On Monday, ProPublica dropped a brand new report detailing how witnesses in the criminal cases against former President Donald Trump just happen to be lavished with significant financial benefits and from his campaign and his businesses. So this is according to a ProPublica analysis of public disclosures, court records, and securities filings. So, of course, you had instances of pay increases and other benefits that just happened to come at delicate moments in the legal proceedings against Donald Trump. So I'm going to give you some examples here from that report, and I'll have the whole thing linked in the description, of course, and why this could be a bit of a legal problem. So now, one of the people named in the report, this was a Trump employee, Boris Epshteyn, okay, or Epshteyn, sorry. He is a contractor with the Trump campaign, and he had some payments go to his company, Georgetown Advisory, which happens to be based in his home in New Jersey. From November 2022 to August 2023, the Trump campaign paid Epshteyn's company an average of $26,000 a month. That just happened to be the month after the indictments in Georgia. His pay ended up hitting a new high of $50,000 and then climbed to $53,000 a month, where it has remained ever since. That's fascinating. Now, it turns out that in 2022, he had testified before the Georgia grand jury that later indicted Trump on charges related to his attempts to overturn the election. The FBI had seized his phone, and in April 2023, he was interviewed by the federal special counsel. Boris Epstein's company does not appear to have an office or other employees, and campaign filings say these payments are for communications and legal consulting. But as I had told you, he was interviewed by the special counsel and is again involved in the case against Trump as a witness. So that's interesting. Now, another example is Trump campaign head Susie Wiles, who was a Florida political consultant who was present when Trump allegedly went beyond improperly holding on to classified documents. He actually showed them to people lacking proper security clearance. She ended up seeing a big bump in her pay after Trump was indicted in June of 2023. Fascinating. So now Susie Wiles operates Right Coast Strategies. That is a political consulting firm, and she had founded this firm. They received their biggest ever monthly payment from the Trump campaign, a total of $75,000. Now, that's an amount the firm has only equaled once since. Wiles was a grand jury witness before the indictment. Now, news reports indicated that Wiles had told others that she had continued to be loyal to Donald Trump and actually only testified because she was legally compelled to. So don't worry, I am loyal to Donald Trump. And it just so happens that my firm got paid $75,000. She actually even got a 20% raise that May from $25,000 to $30,000 monthly. It's not over for her. Wiles' daughter, Carolyn, who's done some work for Trump's first campaign and in the White House, where she reportedly left the one job she was given because she couldn't pass the background check, was hired by his political campaign. Her salary is a whopping $222,000. Okay? And here's the thing. MAGA people have been attacking Judge Merchan's daughter for doing political consulting. Well, what about this? I mean, she a witness in one of the criminal trials. Her daughter, $222,000. That makes her the fourth highest paid staffer currently. And the Trump campaign official said her salary includes a monthly housing stipend. Wow, how very kind of you. There's more. Margot Martin, a Trump aide who, like Wiles, allegedly witnessed Trump showing off what he described as a secret military document, also got a significant raise. Not long after the classified documents case heated up with the search of Mar-a-Lago. A few months before her grand jury appearance, she moved from the payroll of a Trump political committee to a job with the campaign as it was launching. Martin was given a roughly 20% pay raise from $155,000 to $185,000 a year, according to the Trump campaign. So those are just some of the named ones. There was another Trump employee that got a $2 million severance package, which just happened to bar him from voluntarily cooperating with law enforcement. But it's all just a coincidence, right? It's all coincidence. That's what they're saying. Plenty of examples, plenty of lame excuses. Getting back to Wiles' daughter, she says, well, my mother had no role helping me land that job. Oh, no, she just happened to be a witness in one of Donald Trump's criminal trials. But you know what? She had no bearing on me getting that job. In fact, she said, how did I get the job? Because I have earned it. I don't think it has anything to do with Susie. Does it? Look, you asked my opinion. I don't have any evidence of anything else, but I think bullshit. That's what I think. You got to follow the money, right? Now, that said, the report doesn't say they have evidence that Trump was making any of the hiring decisions at these times, okay? So, hey, fair distinction, right? Fair, like pointing out that we don't know if Trump was actively hiring his witnesses or, giving them giant pay bumps as a way to, incentivize them to stay loyal to Donald Trump. We don't know that, right? But in my opinion, everyone at the Trump organization knows their role. And they know that Trump rewards loyalty, that the company rewards loyalty, okay? And they're rewarded with large raises from his campaign or job opportunities from his campaign, very generous severance packages, grants and shares from cash from Trump Media and Technology Group. That's how they reward them, with money. Now, the issue here with all of this is that it might be evidence of attempting to influence witnesses. Now, if that's true, then it would be a crime. Now, that said, it's very hard to prove that. I mean, some of this could have just been standard, right? Standard consulting fees, standard practices, like gearing up for a campaign, like, okay, we're going to start paying you more for your consulting for whatever work that you're doing for the campaign, or you've done a great job, and so we're going to promote. So a lot of that can be normal, right? And it just incidentally, since Donald Trump seems to be getting himself into tons of legal trouble, coincide. That's possible. That is possible. Look, in order to prove witness tampering, as I mentioned, it's pretty hard. Prosecutors would need to show that these perks or punishments were intended to influence their specific testimony. Not easy to do. And even if this wasn't, though, the problem that it could create for Trump is that it could allow prosecutors to point at these benefits, and be able to undermine the credibility of those aides who end up on the witness stand. So, again, could be in legal trouble, and it could be just like, oh, look at that person's credibility. In fact, during the Trump New York trial, I remember talking about a guy, a witness called by the Trump organization, who had this very same issue. That said, the reaction to this piece from Trump, the organization, and spokespeople, that's pretty interesting. In fact, campaign spokesperson Stephen Chung said in a statement that the 2024 Trump campaign is the most well-run and professional operation in political history. Puffery at its finest. Any false assertion that we're engaging in any type of behavior that may be regarded as tampering is absurd and completely fake. Okay? Even more interesting, though, is Trump's attorney, David Warrington, sending ProPublica a cease and desist letter demanding that they not publish the article. Remember, this article is not making any, charges or allegations flat out. It's just saying, hey, this looks interesting. The letter warned that if the outlet and its reporters continued their reckless campaign of defamation, President Trump will evaluate all legal remedies. I don't know. To me, my opinion is they might have struck a nerve. Look, I don't know if he's paying these people off because they're witnesses. No idea. And the article doesn't claim to know either. But apparently, even the suggestion, even the appearance has Trump and his organization pretty rattled. And for me, if I were an investigator, a report like this would definitely make me want to have a bit of a closer look. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.